Hey all, it's Vintage Vinny, and welcome to another antique store haul. Everything I'm going to be sharing with you all, with the exception of 3 items, came from Interstate 81 Antiques in Shippensburg, Pennsylvania. So the first 3 items we're going to be looking at came from 2 of my local antique stores. This piece right here, this Westmoreland fairy lamp with the awesome blue satin glass shade, came from another mall that's about 30 minutes away. If you all remember from my last haul, I did accidentally get overcharged for 1 item, and of course they took care of that. And this was on my mind, and I was kind of afraid that it wouldn't be there, so I went ahead when I was there to get my refund, go back and get it, and then there was one other thing now that I'm kind of regretting not getting, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be there the next time I go. So this was $8. Again, it is a Westmoreland fairy lamp. And I really like that blue shade. I just think it's awesome. There were some markings on it, but I took some barkeeper's friend to it, and they're not as visible. But this is going to be a piece for me until I decide I want to part with it. So for the time being, this is a keepsake for me. And yeah, I'm excited to have it in my fairy lamp collection. So while on my way to the one place to pick up the fairy lamp and get my refund, I did decide to stop at another one of our local antique malls because this was on my mind. I didn't buy it the last time I was there because I bought the Playboy magazine. So this would have just added $10 more to my transaction at the time. So I went ahead and just went back and purchased it this time. It is a lady head vase. She's marked Japan. I did see similar ones sell for between about $30 and $40. I'll have to do more research just to make sure. But I paid $10, and if I can get $40, I'll be a happy camper. But to go along with the head vase, I did find a clear glass flower frog. Not a very big one, but still a flower frog nonetheless. This came from a booth that was 75% off, so I only paid $2 for it. I will probably expect to get about $8 for this. But still, that was a really good find with the 75% off sale. So now we can check out everything I got at Interstate 81 Antiques. And this is the first item that I grabbed. It's a bubbled image of a lady along with a child holding the American flag that is waving. I paid $5 for it. It has bubble glass on it. I've never seen anything quite like it before, and something about it is just really interesting to me. I think it's the colors and the look of both the lady and the child, and you see the Statue of Liberty in the background. I'm not exactly sure how old this is, maybe 1910s, 1920s maybe, but I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments section below, what do you think of this? I think it's neat. For $2.40, I got this Dixie Cup full of vintage matchbooks. Now, I'm not going to go through every one of them, but I did pick out a few of them that were in here that I thought were really cool. So let's go ahead and check those out. So we've got one for Captain Tarn's Restaurant and Yacht Bar. I love the image of the lobster along with the champagne glass. Now this one I may have to send out to Real Nifty Vintage, and then there's another one for Chapter 2 Vintage Co., so that'll go in their friend mailboxes. We've got a matchbook for Bedford Springs Hotel in Bedford, Pennsylvania. Resort of Delightful Recreation. I like the images of the guy in the top hat doing different activities. I thought that was super cool. And the last one we're going to be looking at that was in there is this really cool one for Hunt's Tomato Sauce. Now, it is not a complete matchbook, because as you can see, a lot of them are missing, but definitely a really cool graphic that I could not resist. And I know I'll be able to make my money back with those matches. Put them in a live sale, and I'm sure somebody will love to have them. For $3.75, I picked up this really awesome rooster figurine. He's pretty big. And he was made by Norleans, Japan. Here is the foil mark on the bottom. In my opinion, let me focus for you all. I think he falls into the boho style because of his colors. It's very bright and colorful, and, you know, it reminds me of India almost. So he will definitely be up for grabs at a live sale. I might offer him up, or maybe I'll just do a flat price. I'm not exactly sure just yet, but he will be at a sale. For $3 a piece, I picked up 2 of these vintage Easter seals banks. Metal top and metal bottom, and plastic bank itself. And the reason that I grabbed them is because it says on the bottom, it says help crippled children. Now, of course, we don't say crippled anymore. That's just deemed politically incorrect. We just say handicapped. And that's one of the reasons why I grabbed them, because of the political incorrectness. So I will do my research and see if they are worth anything. If not, I will probably end up putting them in a live sale in case anybody's interested in them. If I do research before I upload this, I will insert it right here and let you know what they're going for. But they were just neat and something I've never seen before, and I guess you could say it's kind of controversial. I did pick up a really nice bright green flower frog for $3. Saw that and I thought of another live sale item, because I know these are very popular. And I just really liked that green color. Now I know that not all wades are vintage, and I'm not sure if these are or not, but I did have to have them for $1 a piece. I do have a goldfish, I've got the seahorse, and I have an elephant, which I will probably put in a live sale. Probably not for much more than what I paid for it, but that's okay. So, I know Trusty Huckster was kind enough, and he sent me a bunch of the Nautical Wade whimsies, because I do like the coastal theme. I don't know if I have the goldfish, so that's why I went ahead and took a shot and bought that. And I don't remember if the seahorse is in there or not either, but that's okay if it is, because I'll just sell it at the sale if I do. And of course, the elephant will go to a live sale, because you all love your elephants with the trunks up. And the vast majority of this haul is a bunch of ephemera that I probably should not have bought, but did anyway. You all know I love to look at vintage magazines and just see what's in there and just get a taste of what it was like back in the whenever. So this was the first piece of ephemera we're going to be looking at. It's a cardinal Christmas card holder. I assume it was either a display or something that you would put the Christmas cards in that you liked a lot. Paid $1.50 for that. Let me go ahead and open this up so you guys can see it. So this is what it looks like. I assume that there were different cards on here, obviously. But there are 6 of them missing, but I was happy to pay the $1.50 for the 4 that were intact. I really like this Santa Claus one right here, because he's kind of surprised that the temperature went down as low as it did. And then we've got one over here that says Season's Greetings with the holly leaves. And then we've got this one up here with the really awesome graphics. It says, when hearts are gay with friendly cheer and all the church bells chime, as friend greets friend on this glad day, may your Christmas be the merriest ever. Oh, it was a custom Christmas card. So that was cool. And then we've got this one with the church that looks like it's buried in snow. Again, you just don't see these graphics anymore, and they are just fantastic. And to pay $1.50 for this, despite the ones that are missing, still a really cool piece of ephemera. So this is the most expensive piece of ephemera that I picked up. It was only $3, so it wasn't expensive, but it was the most out of all the ones that I'm going to be sharing with you all. So it's a Red Book magazine from August of 1953. I have a problem buying magazines. I love to flip through them, even in the store, to make sure that I like what's inside of them before I buy them. And most of the time I'm pretty darn happy with what I find. So there are quite a bit, so I don't want to take too much time out of this, so let's just cycle along here. We have Better Living from 1954. Love that color. We have another Better Living magazine. I like the strawberry shortcake on the front of it. And this is from May... Oops, that's not focused. May of 1951. Now these Legion magazines, let me tell you, are really cool. I love the front cover. By the way, I think this was about $1.50. The Better Living magazines were $1.50 as well. Look at that. There's a guy trying to juggle some melting ice cream cones, and you've got beach babes laying down. That's awesome. Now this one, whoops, from August of 1950. It looks like he's got a bunch of admirers or people saying, is he really going to do it? Is he really going to do it? When we don't know, because it's only a picture. I got a lot of American Home magazines. This one's from December of 1950. We've got American Home from November of 1948. This one's from January of 1951. September 1950. February 1949. May of 1950. March of 1950. February of 1950. August 1947. May of 1949. This one is for November of 1951. And then the last one is from July of 1950. I am telling you, these magazines are just so fun to look through. And it really gives you an idea of what things were like back in the day. And you're not going to see this stuff again unless you see like really cheesy, cheaply made reproductions of them. So that is everything that I would like to share with you all. Let me know in the comments section below. What was your favorite item or favorite items I shared with you all today? So that's all I have for you today. Be sure and give this video a big thumbs up, leave a comment below, subscribe if you haven't already. Be sure and click the bell next to the subscribe button if you'd like to get notified when new videos are uploaded. Be sure and check me out on Instagram, the link to it is down below as well, where you will see pictures of items to come in future haul videos. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Bye guys!